This fat guy was huge. He ran through the streets. People were running away in fear. Just a few minutes ago, the fat man was on the operating table. His face slowly began to swell. Then his bite. The man's stomach rose bigger and bigger, squashing the doctor in front of him. The fat man rushed out into the street. He came to a building, saw a beautiful woman in a room. He put his hand inside. The woman backed away in fear, but the man chose the chicken right next to him and ate it. Those who ran away stopped to watch. The man felt a stomachache. It seems that the food was wrong. He farted. There was a big wind in the city. It blew everyone up. Then a man wanted a cigarette. He lit a match, and there was an explosion. The man woke up and realized it was all a dream. Obesity has always been a problem for men. Sherman is a teacher. He always erased the words on the blackboard by accident. The students always laugh at him. He has a favorite woman, Carla. In order to better pursue love, he began to try to lose weight, but the results were poor. He decided to take an experimental diet potion, and finally, he lost weight. Sherman was excited to walk down the road. He could do a lot of things he couldn't do before. Sherman began to pursue Carla boldly, and like that he was a friend of the fat man. He put his hands on Carla. The man's fingers began to swell. He hid his hands in a hurry. He was afraid to go back to his old self in front of the women. He shooed Carla away. A few minutes later, he was the same fat guy again. After that, Sherman started dating Carla under a new identity, but each time, he was careful about the timing of his dates, and if he wasn't careful, his body started to swell. His lips swelled, and Carla noticed Sherman's changes. Sherman's stomach started to grow. He rushed out. His student happened to be in the bar, saw this strange man using Sherman's credit card. The student went after him and saw a miraculous sight. Sherman's mouth was so swollen, and his feet were bursting out of his shoes, and he stepped on the gas at the same time. The car was accelerating. The car finally stopped, but Sherman was back to his old self, which left him stuck in the car. He had to wait for the firefighters to arrive to free him. However, Sherman discovered the side effects of the potion. After becoming skinny, Sherman's personality changed completely. He was afraid of becoming a different person, so he planned to pour out all the potion. But after drinking a bottle of drink, he felt something was wrong. He became thin again. It turned out that the drink was filled with the potion. His personality changed again. He came to the party yelling and screaming. This man was crazy. His stomach and ass got bigger. The crowd was shocked. Right after he drank the potion, next thing you know, he's skinny again. He was ready to crash the party. He came up behind an old woman and started touching her. He knocked over the waiter's tray. He went up to the stage and sold the crowd a potion that would make them thin. He demonstrated it to himself. His student rushed in, trying to stop the drama. The student punched Sherman in the face. Sherman was ready to fight back, and that's when his feet got bigger, and it was out of his control. This hand was around his neck. The man couldn't get free. Suddenly his face swelled up. The fat man inside is fighting with him for control of his body. He kept beating himself up. He tried to drink the potion. The other personality froze the potion on the floor. His feet got so big, they broke his shoes. His body got weirder and weirder, and finally, he managed to change back to his old self. Sherman left in despair. Carla came after him. She loved Sherman's honesty. The two returned to the party and danced happily.